Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Super Auto Pets, and we're doing our best. That's all I can say. You know what I think is the best is when you see an ant in your shop immediately, followed by another ant, and you could actually roll a beaver as well. Let me be the bumbling bits. That describes my content pretty aptly. So one thing I've done in the past is get a lot of ants, which gives you a lot of buffs. You know, run them wide instead of running them long. But another thing that's kind of interesting... What a shot. I think that means we lose, actually, because of the way that the buffs shake out here. Oh, no, we draw. Thank God. You could also create a level 2 ant quickly to get another leveled up unit, maybe? For now, we could do this, okay? And I think we can also do this, and then roll once. We're looking for something that combines. The only thing is, when we combine them, we won't have the money to afford the other unit, okay? So I think that what we do is we say, okay, beetles are going to stick around for a minute. So let's buff a beetle. Oh, well, okay. For this turn? No, for life. Okay. Interesting. Maybe roll it like that. So we're going to have one pretty sick level 2 beetle, which we're then going to use to get either a level 2 or a level 3 unit. I don't know. Great minds think alike, as you can see. And I'm not trying to, you know, sandbag. I just look at this and I say to myself, this is quite the squad. That's not what you want to see. But we do draw. Okay. I mean, I thought we were at a higher probability of a loss there, but sometimes that's how, like, an auto chess type game bears out, right? So the first thing I want to do is this right here, which then did allow us to get a tier 3 on the third turn, which seems surprising. I think you can then roll Tropical Fish, which is better than you would expect. I think you can combine your ants. I know this is not like the meta play. Then I think you can roll Bird here. I think we're going to freeze these two. The cricket's not long for this world. But now we got a 6-7 beetle at the back. We got some buffs happening in the interim period. I'm not upset by the way this looks. We got some scaling. I don't know how we're going to punch through that peacock. I guess we'll see. This does mean that we're trading there. You're going to get me. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, and then we're going to win because of the rat? Would you look at that? The rat is nasty, man. It's a 4-5. That's is dangerous, but... Now, forget the bat for the time being. Let's pill this ant, okay? 8-8. Flamingo could be a 4-2 that when fainting buffs the units. I think we buy one, freeze the other. Although, to be honest with you, we could buy the other, sell our cricket, roll a bat. Does the bat need extra HP? Yeah, probably it's more likely to stick around. Roll me once. Freeze me. This is exactly what we wanted. We now have a 9-9 level 2 beetle. Now we're talking, maybe? Are we talking? I don't know. I like the way this looks to start with, though. That's not the weakness you're looking for. I see that we're going up against a 10-10. That's freaking 2-2 cricket, man. Okay, so we lose this one because of that 10-10 fish. I mean, that's a nasty fish, man. What can you say? We're at 1-1. No sweat. 1-1 with scaling. It could be a lot worse. So, what do we like the most? We're definitely going to stick with a bat for a bit, so let's get the flamingo back here. Give me a quick buff. Another bat is very important. I think I love just having a turtle on the squad. And I think you can invest in making the turtle a little better. And I think you can actually freeze the pill if you want to get some more melon armor out there, but that's about it. Now, is this... We got to think about the way we want to roll the squad here. Tropical fish is buffing bad and bird. We really want the melon armor on the beetle. You can do this for now. And then if we wanted to, we could feint the turtle, give melon armor to the beetle right off the bat, and then move things back into the position we prefer. Okay, I see a bat. I see a little silhouette of a bat. Weakness at the back is insanely good for us because the turtle's just going to completely counter it. But also, like, everything else about this sucked really bad. I think we draw, though, which is something. Actually, we win. No, we draw. We're lucky to have the draw, quite frankly. What a beetle at the back, man. What a beetle at the back. So there is melon armor. Then we can roll it like this again. But what are we going to put up at the front? We don't know yet. Puppy, turn 6. You think it's a little late for scaling? I don't know. I kind of disagree right now. Let's roll me once. 8. Roll me once more. Spider is always interesting. I mean, I think for the time being, you can put a puppy in the shop. See if you're happy where you stand. If you are, then roll one more time. That was bad. We essentially got, like, nothing out of this. But our puppy scaling has begun. I don't know, it might be a little late, but the puppy did amazing work for us last time. The thing we would love to see changed is to make it like a level 2 early if possible. We basically traded junk weaknesses. We're gonna draw again. Barely, but yes. Okay. This is a draw build, man, but we do scale. Again, we were hoping to crest at some point. Puppies, please. No puppy. Different tier animals. We have a 1, we have a 3, we have a 3, we have a 2, we have a 1. You're a 4. Give a 1-1 to different tier animals. So the bird and the beetle wouldn't necessarily get buffed, but you know what? I think we can sell a fish, roll a poodle, unfreeze the pill for now, roll again. You're a tier 3, tier 3. We love that you're getting a double buff here. You're a tier 4, which means I don't think you'd get a buff, which means I think we roll. I'm basically ignoring scaling, which I would not recommend. You're a tier 1. What's getting dumped first, the beetle or the bird? Probably the bird. So let's not invest in that bird right now. Let's roll once. Dog. Come on, man. Come on. You're not the right animal. It might seem insane given their stats right now, but I think the puppy's going to want garlic eventually. Let's go. I'm giving it my all, man. I'm giving it a chance. 2-3 versus a 4-3. Pretty bad. It's not a good start. That didn't matter, thankfully. This puppy's gonna have to do some work, man. I think we win. No, we draw because of the meat. But we draw with scaling. That's my motto, okay? We're 1-1 on round 8. So there's that. Dunk, 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 dunk. I hate to say it, this is another roll situation. We need to upgrade the units we got. I think we're a little late on llama, but I don't think we're late for canned food. We only have 1 loss. Or a little late for buffalo, I should say. Turn 8, you're a little late for buffalo, really? You're a tier 4. I don't love the tier 4. I'm hoping to level up a unit we got. You know what? That's how we roll. Let's invest in losing this time in the hopes that we're going to upgrade our cans to, like, insane levels for the future. This is not getting any easier, let's be honest. Weaken the scorpion, please. Please. Our dog has been weakened, which is bad because it was wearing garlic armor. Yeah, this should be a loss. But we do have melon armor. I don't know. Actually, my word, we're going to win, which is kind of disgusting. But it is what it is. That takes us to 2-1. Honestly, I think you can me. We know we're selling a bird soon to get something better. It's not the amoeba, but that is funny. You could... If you sold a bird for 2-3, you can get a swan at a 9-10. 7, that takes us to 4. I don't think the swan is the play, but let's freeze it for now. Just in case it ends up being the play. And the swan is tier 2. 2. We like that our bat's getting buffed. We have a tier 3, right? The puppy. Yeah, we don't want the puppy to get compromised. You can roll one more time. If you get something you like, you simply sell the bird. You freeze this so you don't ruin your buff this turn. You unfreeze this. You know what you do? Tier 3. I would prefer if you didn't take the buff. We sell you, buy the owl, knowing that the owl... Let's go. Let's go. Knowing that the owl will give us a buff when we sell next turn. Then we'll start our next turn by leveling up the bat, which should give us a new tier of animal that we can put in the shop. Right now, we're very lucky. That was not lucky, but, you know, prior to that, there was luck involved. We lived through this, which is beautiful. How are we going to beat that puppy, man? How are we going to beat that puppy? I guess we're going to beat that puppy like this. And then, are you kidding me? We're starting to build? We're starting to build a little bit. 3-1. So there's some gimmies here. We upgrade you. Dragon. Buy tier 1 animal. Give all friends +1/+1. So this is interesting. The problem is we have to find a way. And we're going to sell this for sure. We have to find an extra space on the roster in order to fit tier 1 animals. And none exists right now. But that is crazy. But then I'm also looking at a rhino. And I'm like, you know, like a rhino at 11-12. Tier 5 is going to get buffed plus a chili. Splash attack to hit the weak units at the back. Like, everything's getting buffed every single turn here. Like, the scaling is starting to hit. Please don't kill my rhino right away. This is workable. Weakness on the garlic rhino. Oh, so close. That's all right. We still get a kill here. And the nice little splash attack. You're so lucky. We still win, which is surprising, maybe, to some people. Not me, because I knew we had it. That takes us to 4. We're now at tier 6 animals. I mean, you know you're going to freeze that chocolate. We know we're going to try to scale up our rhinoceros. We don't have a tier 3. We're unlikely to get one. The beetle it served its purpose hither to this point. The puppy, like if I can get that puppy to level 2, man. Oh, okay. Freeze me. Freeze me. Squeeze me. Good weakness, and this rhino goes infinite, man. I'm telling you. Weakness on the front rhino. Let's go. That's huge. Weakness on our bat. Weakness on our beetle. Not great. Sorry, we still get a kill here, which means we get a kill here, which means we get a kill here, and we're still winning, and we're still scaling. We're winning, we're scaling. Him, me, him, me, me. Send them. Send them. Start of battle. Deal 50% attack damage to a random enemy. I really like this. I think we can sell our beetle, which is a tier 1, and then roll our tier 6 leopard instead. This is a temporary downgrade in search of a future big-time upgrade. So it's going to do 6 or 7 damage to a random enemy, but it is a 1311 itself. We just need to give it some melon armor. We need weakness on the front, Peacock, please. I'll take it. Saved. It still sucks for a second, but at least we get through there, which allows us to then punch through here. We do die here. This is a loss, okay? I can take that, but we lost by 1 unit, and I think that's to be expected now that we've pivoted our scaling a bit. I mean, I'm just gonna level with you. We got to roll double Rhino. And I think I misrepresented our Rhino build. I think that the Rhino should actually have melon armor. I know this is going to screw up the puppy buff for 1 turn, but for them to get a kill without dying, we should have rolled 1 more time too, if we're going to be under the gold threshold anyway. No bat. No, okay, bat, don't make me lose my melon armor. Please. Please. You piece. You actual piece. We take. That's nasty. We do kill you. We don't kill you. We kill you. You kill us. Alright, it's good. That we were not going to make it through that chicken to begin with either. So we're on our last life here. I know it might seem insane. I kind of still think we're like in an okay spot. I think the melon armor was a reasonable investment. Roll me. Hit me. Freeze me to get that puppy going. Now, just, dude, I'm telling you, no bat, or if we hit a bat, please at least just be a level 1. Because this Rhino could freaking, it could roll me. It's a level 3! Are you kidding me? It didn't hit our Rhino. So there is that. But then we dump your melon armor at least, and then we trade. Then we trade. Then we live. And we live. And we win? Okay. So, again, I'm okay with this, whereas 6 wins. I think you should still keep trying to build out the puppy if possible. I mean, I feel like maybe melon armor on your cheetah could get you out of a jam here. Stakes are pretty good. I mean, there's scaling on the T-Rex, don't get me wrong. You think you could sell your cheetah? Because you still, well, I don't know. Maybe the poodle's coming to the point where we don't need it. Maybe you could freeze 2 T-Rexes, get ready to sell the poodle, and instead run a T-Rex, which is essentially just works well with the puppy to begin with. Confirm. I could have rolled 1 more time, I guess, but... Please, a draw or a win here. I'm telling you, just no bats, man. No bats. I see no bats. Replace all of their stuff, please. Replace all of their stuff. We did replace some stakes. Thank you. You get knocked out, which means we smack you. You lose your melon armor, which means we get to hit you. Now, this is not great for us, but that's okay. You're going to lose your melon armor. The turtle's going to die. You're going to get some melon armor. And then we're going to get you. Look at that. We win again. Somehow still holding it together. That's win number 7 on a run that continues to scale, I might add. I'm investing very heavily in our scaling. So we freeze at 3. This would be nice, don't get me wrong. 3 is where we stop. 3 is all they get. Please. Please. This has 10 win potential. We just gotta basically win out. No bats. No bats. I see no bats. I do see a blowfish. I see a 50-50 bison. We are gonna kill the blowfish. The rhino is not gonna get to pop. However, the peacock's gonna go down. You're so lucky, man. You're so freaking lucky. Oh, you're so... Well, I don't know how we were going to get through a 50-50 bison at the back, or buffalo at the back, to be fair. So, fair enough, fair enough. I'll settle for a 7-win Marty to open things up today. That's not bad, man. And then we'll run it back here. Now, I love a 2-3. I love a pig, basically, because they sell nicely. I think we actually, like, the ant is more likely to give us a win here, okay? But I think, yeah, I think you do it like this. I think you freeze the fish so you can maybe get the level up. I'll be the silly pants. That's a phrase people say. The lazy chunks. I'm a simple man. I see no ant, and I know that we're not going to get an early loss here. The ant is just... It basically creates an unkillable unit. You're not killing a 4-4 on turn 1. So I don't count myself, you know, good for that. I count myself lucky, but I will take it. Now roll me. I still like a bluebird. After everything we've been through, I still like a bluebird. And you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to live by buying you some fruit rather than just invest in some rerolls that are probably not that good. This looks bad. Maybe it's not that bad actually. Yeah, it's a... Holy crap, that was a level 2 ant. It's a draw against Joe Mama 69. Consider myself lucky on that one. So the way that you typically roll this... Man, it'd be so nice to get a fish so we could get an early level 3. But you... Like... How hard do you want to go, right? I think this is how hard you want to go. Just... It didn't hit the unit I wanted, but that's okay. We can roll a dromedary temporarily. I definitely do like a flamingo. And then we can fish for one more roll. I don't see a good reason to not just roll 2 dromedaries, freeze another one, and then this guy is going to have so much, like, statistically next turn, he's going to freaking dominate. We may lose this fight. For turn 3, we're a little underwhelming, but we have some scaling built for the future. I know I'm beating that scaling drum pretty hard. I don't see how we win this. I feel like you could maybe get a lucky draw. That's fine, actually, because we still trade here. No, I think this is like a guaranteed loss. Yeah. I mean, we didn't even really get close. But this was an investment in our future. Plus, he had that cool fedora, man. What are you supposed to do? So I have to think. I think we go like this. And then like this. The bird is more likely to stick around than the fish. Then this. A puppy. We are going to roll the puppy, just for the record. And I think we're going to make sure... I'm willing to sack a loss right now. We'll roll once. I know you're like, it's the same squad. I'm willing to sack a loss just to make sure this puppy gets started on the ladder. The puppy has been part of a lot of great runs for us, so I do not say no to it. That doesn't matter too much, I think. Big plays. Big plays. Big plays. Big plays. We win. Okay, that's good. We won with a 80% active squad. We got 2 bats, which is crazy. We definitely want a 4-6 bat out there. Thank you to our dromedary. The fish is going to get sold next, by the way. But do you sell a fish to get a peacock out there? I don't think so. But in that case, we're not doing anything. You might as well roll. Might as well freeze me. Might as well freeze me. You might as well roll me. Interesting. I think you can freeze the chick for now. I'm not sold that it's gonna be part of the squad, but it could be part of the squad temporarily. And if we can get it to a level 2 quickly enough, I'd be pretty happy. But we're gonna get a high level unit. Hey, that's big. We're gonna get a high level unit pretty quickly. Because we're going to get a level 2 bat next turn, which could create, like, this is an unfortunate draw, because we were really close to a win here. We might get a tier 4 unit on this turn. And we do have the double chick here. Look at this, okay? So you go bat. You get a tier 4 rooster. The rooster, you sell the fish, okay? You buy the rooster. You don't focus just on scaling the puppy for now. And then we're not going to roll the chick then. We're going to focus on buffing the rooster. Because it can, it's basically like having a super bee at the back. Why don't we give you some garlic armor for future considerations? Puppy's still popping, man. Puppy's still getting +2/+2 every single turn as a level 1. 1/1 deer. That's bad. Because that means our bird will not get a chance to attack. But we did, honestly, pretty well there. I think the weakness gave us a certain benefit. And would you look at that? We're going to come out of this one smelling like a rose. We're at what? 3 wins, 1 loss? You definitely want another rooster. That's a gimme. The dromedary is probably not long for this world. As similar to the bird, by the way. So let me just think about this for a second, because you could roll. You could sell the dromedary, or sell the bird. You could, let's just say hypothetically, you sell the dromedary, you go to 9 gold. Flamingo, 6, 5 gold. Buy a level 1 dromedary. I don't know. All that just to downgrade a unit and get a +1/+1 on everything? Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a little late for that play to be good. We probably do just as well making you +1/+1 and getting you possibly closer to leveling up to a level 3 if that's something we decide is valuable. We can roll once. Freeze you just in case. Unfreeze you, buy canned food, and freeze garlic. The frozen garlic is still good, I think. We always want to make sure we're buffing the puppy. The puppy. The lush bushes. Ruin this turtle's life. Please, please. Let's go. That's enormous. Well, not really, because now we have a 16-19 dog we got to find a way to punch through. I mean, this is a draw? No, the fish got us. If we almost had it be a draw, that's fine. So we're at 2 losses, 3 wins. Yum, yum, yum. Which is good, in a way. Bluebird synergizes super nicely with the rooster, but I think it's time, man. Like, the dromedary also does some great work for us. So let's get that out there. Everything gets buffed. Swan does work with puppy. I'm not going to deny that, okay? So I think for the time being, we could at least have those function together. We don't have a level 3 friend. At some point, we'll get one. But that point is not right now, unfortunately. I don't know. I feel like our scaling is petered out a little bit, but the rooster does really well when they get upgraded. It seems like a good start for us. We don't quite get like a 2-for-1 or whatever. Oh, the dog is going to pop off. That's going to be a little nasty. But I don't know. I look at the situation. I see our rooster, and I'm not too worried about it as long as our puppy gets the kill on the dog. Even if we die, it doesn't matter because we summon an 11-1 at the end, and we did not die. So we're at 4 wins. So we've broken even at worst. This has been a pretty good run for us lately. You need the rooster. Now, leopard is kind of tempting. It doesn't fit into our like scaling build. Yet still, there's some temptation there. Or you could sell a swan, which admittedly is not long for this world. Okay, so I do think you do that. Then toss me a leopard in here. Freeze that chocolate. There's no doubt about that. I don't mind putting a quick little splash attack on our bat, just in the hopes that it does well as a result. We're scaling attributionally, but we're descaling like an orthodontist. Please hit the front. Hit the front. Hit the front with the weakness. Let's go. I don't care if the back gets weak. That's not the end of the world. We're descaling financially, and that's a problem. But look at this. We're still cruising here. Like the puppy needs to be leveled up in order to make them, you know, worth using, I think, long term. But Rhino is very interesting as well. Maybe instead of a leopard, even though the leopard also has a chance to scale nicely. But I feel like a Rhino could do some serious work, man. I'm going to try it. Roll me again. Puppy is important. In fact, it's so important. I'm really tempted to give you the experience. Yes, I know if we still had a swan, you would be toasted right now. I guess there's no point in giving you the experience on this one. I feel like we should freeze this for this guy as well. And instead we just roll for greatness. And I don't see greatness, but that's okay. We'll freeze it here. The rooster is not scaling as fast as I would like here. But it is creating 2 12-1s on death. Okay, so we're going to lose all of our effects when you die. Which is not great. But we did get to kill you. Which means, oh, you get melon armor. But we break your melon armor. We hit you. We hit you. We hit you. We thankfully don't die to this. Which means we kill you. Which means we win on the... And that was a rematch. Feels good, man. Now we're pulling out of this. What are we at? 6 wins. Okay. Tier 6 animals online. Haven't we been rolling tier 6 animals for like hours? You need to roll this T-Rex. And then we put this on the Rhino. We end our turn. Everybody's getting buffed. Everybody's getting scaled. Everybody's getting juiced. And everybody's getting squeezed. Okay? I love... Please weaken this Rhino. Weaken this Rhino. You are a god amongst bats. Big whoop. It's gonna be interesting, okay? I think we win. Because we just got numbers. No, we draw. Okay, fair enough. You had more HP than I didn't even look because of the weakness. I was like, we're just gonna get you. That's fine. We love it because we have scaling. We don't mind a draw. Now, garlic would probably work nicely on something. Let's say on our chicken for now. Now, an extra life. On the rooster is kind of interesting, but it's going to come back as a 1/1, so it's not that interesting. I'm going to put melon armor on the T-Rex. We'll stay at the buff level. Now the T-Rex is like, you know, you hope that they can live long enough to get a kill. This turtle is horrible. Still really bad. Yeah. Okay, at least we got rid of your melon armor, but it's still really, really bad. At least this will purge your melon armor on the unit that's behind you. And then we're going to trade. No, we're not going to trade. But we are going to actually win thanks to our chickens. Is mighty close, but that is another 7-win Marty in the books here. You got to freeze this, man. Something having a stake. It matters. But I feel like our Rhino is just getting bodied by, like, status effects right now. I could be wrong, for the record. Roll me. Roll me. Freeze me. Roll me. Stall me. So we can actually get to a level 3 rooster next turn, and we don't have to win this one or draw. We have two lives to play with. For the love of God, I just need to see this Rhino do anything. And that is not how this is working out so far. I mean, I don't see how we win this fight. It's not happening. We were off by a lot. That your squad deserves to do well. You got a very similar type build too. Not to flatter myself unduly. We can't really buy anything, and keep our buffs going. But I mean, the Rhino has been so. I mean, I'll just say it's been kind of useless, right? But all you gotta do, you know, you go up against the right squad, everything falls into place, and maybe you're okay. Like, this could be big at the start here. If we weaken the front, that's big. It's not that big. You are a 43. Oh, no, we're going to make it. Egg viewer! Well, hello. Good game. In some ways. I'm joking, okay? Now, this Rhino, are we really going to try to pivot to get an octopus to crack? It'll be an 18-18 with no other buffs attached to it. I guess you freeze it for now. And freeze it again. You might get lucky, man. Like, this is worse than the Rhino, but the Rhino literally never had its ability pay off anyway. So I think that this had to be done. And we're going to need some luck, okay? Level 3 Caterpillar means we got a 34-34 coming up here. Octopus does nothing. Of that, we're aware. The weakness is pretty nasty. Melon armor is horrendous here. I feel like we still... Oh no, you piece. We draw. Or, sorry, we lose is what I meant. A draw is... A loss is a draw to me. Hey, look at that though. We had a 7 and an 8, right? That's pretty amazing for me. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!